Kate Middleton and King Charles have been dragged into the royal racism row as the father and daughter-in-law duo were named as those accused of making alleged offensive comments about the color of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's son's skin before he was born. The bombshell revelations were made this week in the Dutch translation of Omid Scobie's explosive new book Endgame. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex first pointed to racism within the firm during their infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey back in 2021, shocking the world with their accusations. Meghan told the US chat show host that there had been concerns raised within the royal family regarding how dark Archie's skin color might be while she was pregnant with her first child, the Mirror reports. Following on from the couple's allegations, Harry then denied that the couple had ever referred to his family as racist, as he instead argued that in their eyes, it was a matter of unconscious bias. After the interview, Buckingham Palace released a statement which said, "The whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging the last few years have been for Harry and Meghan. The issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. Whilst some recollections may vary, they are taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. Harry, Meghan and Archie will always be much-loved family members." Prince William also addressed the racism claims during a royal engagement in the days after the Oprah interview. When asked by a reporter, "Is the royal family a racist family, sir?" the future king firmly replied, "We're very much not a racist family." Here we take a look at all the racism claims made by Harry and Meghan in their own words. Meghan's bombshell Oprah claims. During the couple's sit-down interview with Oprah, Meghan revealed that Harry had told her that concerns and conversations had been raised over how dark her then-unborn son's skin might be. The iconic chat show host asked the Duchess if there was a worry that Prince Archie's skin would be too brown, to which Meghan replied, "If that is the assumption you are making, that is a pretty safe one." Meghan refused to reveal who made the remarks, as she said that it would be very damaging to them to do so. She added, "That was relayed to me from Harry, those were conversations the family had with him, and I think it was really hard to be able to see those as compartmentalized conversations." When the interview returned to claims that the firm did not wish to make Archie a prince at the time he was born, Oprah asked Meghan, "Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because of his race?" Eventually Meghan replied, "I can give you an honest answer. In those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time, so we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, has not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born." After a shocked Oprah exclaimed, "What?" Meghan continued on to saying there had been a discussion with Harry about how dark Archie's skin would be and what that would mean or look like for the royal family. Prince Harry also refused to name who he had the conversation with and also would not share what had specifically been asked by the member of the family in question. He said, "That conversation I'm never going to share, but at the time. At the time, it was awkward. I was a bit shocked." Harry's U-turn nearly 2 years on, the Duke of Sussex addressed the issue again in another interview with ITV's Tom Bradby to promote the release of his tell-all memoir Spare at the start of this year. During their chat, he argued that there is a difference between racism and unconscious bias and insisted that he or his wife had not accused the royal family of being racist. Harry said, "The British press said that, right? Did Meghan ever mention they're racists?" Before Bradby hit back, she said there were troubling comments about Archie's skin color. "Wouldn't you describe that as essentially racist?" Harry replied by saying that from his experience of growing up in the family that he wouldn't consider it to be racist. He instead argued that there was a distinction between the two things, as he said, once it's been acknowledged or pointed out to you as an individual, otherwise an institution, that you have unconscious bias, you therefore have an opportunity to learn and grow from that. Otherwise, unconscious bias then moves into the category of racism. Meghan Markle's letters to King Charles after Oprah. One of the most shocking claims made by Scobie in Endgame is that Meghan actually accused not just one but two members of the royal family of discussing concerns over the color of her son Prince Archie's skin. When the Sussexes made their explosive accusations on Oprah, which was broadcast around the world, they sparked a public debate about which firm member might harbor such racially charged views. In a multicultural modern Britain, such allegations against the monarchy generated debate on a matter of such public importance, with Scobie's new book claiming to add to that public debate. During Endgame, the royal author, who's been referred to as Meghan's pal on many occasions, named the two members of the royals in private letters the Duchess wrote to King Charles in the spring of 2021 in the wake of their Oprah interview. The king is said to have wanted his return letters to express how he felt no casual prejudice had been involved. The names of those accused are not revealed in the English version of the book, as Scobie boasted about knowing who was involved but claimed that laws in the United Kingdom prevent me from reporting who they were. Join the Daily Record's WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. However, since the publication of the book across the world, an uproar has broken out after the names were apparently revealed in a Dutch copy of Endgame. Piers Morgan then went on to repeat the names live on his Talk TV show on Wednesday night. The Daily Record initially chose to not report the names, but the King and Princess of Wales had already been identified by the controversial presenter Piers Morgan when he used the opening monologue of his show Piers Morgan Uncensored on Talk TV to declare, "I do not believe any racist comments were ever made by any of the royal family." In the clip, which was posted to the show's official profile on X and viewed over 7 million times since it aired, he said, "If Dutch people walking into a bookshop can see these names, then you, the British people, are entitled to know, too. And, until there is actual evidence of those comments being made, I will never believe it." The Guardian also revealed the names of the two royals yesterday afternoon, including details of the investigation by Xander, the publishers of the Dutch translation, which was forced to pulp thousands of copies after an error occurred. They said in a statement, "We are temporarily withdrawing the book by Omid Scobie from sale. An error occurred in the Dutch translation and is currently being rectified." The naming of the two royals across the UK and international media has plunged the monarchy into crisis, overshadowing the king's vitally important visit to the 28 Colombian pesos environmental gathering in Dubai. The monarch is due to make a keynote speech today about how government organizations, the private sector, and philanthropic organizations must all unite if we are to save the planet from climate change.
To